Let's get it cracking like a happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I need some oil on my hair. Happy Saturday, everybody. Me and Tristan decide that we about to run away to the races as soon as this live is over. Okay, it's a beautiful day in Zamunda. It's a great autumn day. The weather is weathering so beautifully. And we're about to get out and be gone until tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow afternoon. Turning phone off, living life. Okay, head in the wind. Okay, in the wind, honey. I said I made a promise to myself that I was going to do a lot of reflecting, a lot of purging. I wasn't going to pick up nobody's baggage this retrograde. I was just going to push forward, okay? This retrograde was going to be about me. Okay? About me. And that's what we're about to do. Hey, Janine, we're about to go be about us. Okay? I said that this retrograde was going to be different like no other. This retrograde, it was going to be about me. I was going to do me. Okay? So we're got to be gone to tomorrow with our head in the wind. Tristan and I can't wait. But I had to work first. I had to work. Now, I am taking personals with my hair in the wind, okay? It's a good thing about my job. I can take my job with me, okay? So if you need a person, look in the description tab on the page. You can follow me on the platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Why is this not opening? Okay? Things in that nature. But other than that, we about to be in the wind, honey. Ain't that right, Pody?
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to be in the wind, okay? Enjoying our autumn. This is autumn. Like I said, this is one of my favorite seasons, okay? It's autumn, like getting out, cool. I'm a summer baby. I like the summer because I like to be naked, but I love autumn. I love winter, only because Christmas is during that time. So, enjoy the weather. I'm about to enjoy something. Now, hopefully, tonight we don't freeze our butts off because we are by the water. We're definitely by the ocean. So hopefully we don't freeze too much. I'm going to bring our jackets and stuff like that. But I'm definitely excited, okay, about today and tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Let me look on the calendar. If Tristan ain't got to go to school, shit, we'll make it to Monday. Okay? Period. So welcome, you guys. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in. I hope you guys are having a great autumn Saturday. This is definitely, it feels like autumn here in Texas. I mean, it feels absolutely good. And I was like, why are we inside?
We're not going away.
I was like, why are we inside? Like, we should be outside. This is the outside weather. Let's go, Tristan. Let's go. Then I figure out I had to be on live in the hour. I was like, okay, well, let me get the work done first. Okay, so Aries through Pisces. We're going to do Pisces first. My Pisceans always say, we go last. We go last. Last but not least. I get it. I get it, Pisces. I definitely get it, okay? I appreciate your patience through all 12 zodiac signs, but we're going to start you off today first, okay? What's their intentions with my Pisces, okay? Through Aries, okay? I get it. Y'all like, dang, last but not least. And I do say that, last but not least, Pisces. But we're going to start you guys off first, okay? It's going to be last but not least Aries for a couple of days, okay? Y'all are funny. Shout out to all my new subscribers. What's up? All my old subscribers, y'all been the realest. And if you have not joined the team, feel free to join the team. We'll love to have you. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can get other messages there, okay? If you do a personal, please email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. Especially this weekend, okay? I'm going to have to schedule you. I will get you done, okay? But I'm going to schedule in between in the meantime while we're having fun, okay? So let's see. Pisces, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in, Pisces. I hope you guys are having a great autumn Saturday. What's their intentions for my Pisces? What's their intentions pushing for my Pisces with spirit and truth, okay? We have the Three of Wands. Somebody's definitely processing the situation, okay? We got the Nine of Cups, okay? We can be a little bit stubborn, okay? So Pisces, they can be a little bit stubborn right now. With the Five of Swords, keep in mind energy is transfluid. It will change. It can change. It all depends on the time, the moon, okay? And where you are in this segment. Please look at know your birth chart, okay? Let's see, Five of Swords for my Pisces. What's their intentions, okay? The Nine of Wands. Okay, so what's the conclusion to this for my Pisces? Ooh. Oh. Pisces, it looks like y'all are separated. Either y'all separated, y'all ain't saying much to each other, okay? It's like a quick hi, bye, hello, how you doing, okay? It's like maybe Pisces with the Three of Wands, you might be processing the situation. Okay, that's giving me Virgo energy. You could have pulled back your energy. With the Nine of Cups, this person may feel like, you may be entitled on some things. Okay, you may be entitled to pull back your energy. You might be entitled. Okay, with the Five of Swords, they don't want no sauce. They really don't. They don't want it. Nine of Wands, they know they've caused you. That's my wounded warrior card. I always say that because they know they have caused some damage. Okay, so this person is in realization. Everything is fine card with the Page of Swords in the sideways position gives me that they kind of know the reason why you left, okay? Why you had to separate from this energy, okay? Why you had to push on. They're not oblivious of it at all, okay? And they're definitely processing that situation. What's the Three of Wands, okay, for my Pisces? The Queen of Cups, they still have love for you. Man or female, there's no gender in tarot. Remember, energy is translucent. It can entitled to change. Okay, so we're talking about a masculine that definitely have some love for a Pisces feminine, okay? It's subject to change. What's the Five of Swords? Okay, yeah, they are definitely in their head. It's like, oops, I did it again. I don't think this is their first time, okay? I don't think it's their first time. They're just at the Pacific of should I or should I not push forward, okay? The article card for this segment is Everyone Leaves Me, okay? So it seems like this has definitely been a pattern between you and them, off and on, hot and cold, in and out, up and down, flighty, okay? It's definitely. What's the Page of Swords sideways for my Pisces? Yeah, I see this person reaching out and messaging you, okay? I do see that. I see communication actually coming in. It's like they want answers, okay? What's the Nine of Wands? It's like a wounded warrior energy. It's like, are we going to get this together or not? Let's clear the air. Seven of Cups, let's clear the illusions. What's your choices? What's my options? Okay, can we work this out or not? I see messaging actually coming through, Pisces, okay? This person, there is love there. They're just going to try to clear the air, okay? That's what I say. I see somebody taking the slack. Emperor energy, Aries energy. Somebody stepping in their position. Like, look, are we going to do this or we're not? Okay? All this back and forth, in and out. With the Three of Wands, it's just let me know they're definitely processing this situation, okay? They're tired of the back and forth. They're tired of the in and out. They're tired of hot and cold. Okay, them just sitting there only putting them in their head and with the Nine of Swords, and they definitely want to speak, talk, okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Leo, okay? Aries energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Let's see. Aquarius. Thinking of Aquarius. Hello, my Aquarius babies. Happy autumn Saturday. Okay. It's so beautiful, y'all. It's so beautiful. I wish I had my patio furniture because I would definitely sit outside right now. Like, this is definitely giving me anxiety to be inside. It's so pretty outside. That's why I was like, if Tristan was out of school, I'm going to look on the calendar. If he out of school on Monday, baby, we about to be gone. 18 Shorty, hello. How are you, my love? We about to be gone, okay? Let's see Aquarius. Aquarius babies. Let's see. 18 shorty. I like that. Let's see Aquarius. What's the person's intentions? Aquarius. Okay, the first card that comes out, this is Judgment. I'm going to clarify that. Because it's giving me, like, I'm having a feeling like this is divinely guided. This is not something you or me decided, okay? It's giving me divinely guided, okay? Source, okay? The universe. Okay, we have the Judgment, the Moon, okay? The Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, okay? Watch the Moon down here. What's the conclusion for Aquarius? You're going to actually be shocked and appalled, Aquarius. Because I'm shocked and appalled, okay? It's like the projection is the protection. If you decided with the Six of Pentacles sideways, let's get to that. If you decided to no longer give energy to this situation, if you decided, okay, to just leave well enough alone, okay, and just kind of focus on yourself and reject whatever this person got going on, because sometimes the enemy just wants to keep us in our head about certain things that really ain't got nothing to do with you. It's okay. I know we love these people and our heart be open, but sometimes you got to rescue yourself out, okay? Life be life. There's other things you could possibly be worried about with the Four Cups. I see you blocked all that out. You're like, look, and it's a train. You got to train yourself to do that, because I do. I have to train myself to go, you know what? Get beneath me, Satan, okay? If you've done that and you no longer wanted to work with this person, you block their energy out, baby, that done you some good. Rejection. They feel very much so rejection, okay? It was divinely guided. What's the judgment? Yeah. This person could have got on your last nerves. Yeah, a burden, a whole head full. Okay, when things start to get unbothered, not to make sense, baby, just let it go. Because the devil is the devil of confusion. They like to keep you wandering and down the rabbit hole. And it looks like you, Cancer energy, say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. No. And that changed the whole situation. With the King of Pentacles, some of y'all behind the scenes started focusing on either a new love, okay? King of Pentacles can be Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Man or female. Focusing on something else, okay? With the Seven of Cups. Yeah, focusing on something else, okay? And you just stop giving to a certain situation. This could be a past person. Or whatever the situation is, it changed. I'm getting 3 pitch lines. This could be a past person coming in because you just stop giving to that. You say, I don't want to do that. The rejection card is definitely out here. Somebody was rejected. Whether you was rejected or they were rejected, okay? And you focus on this King of Pentacles here, man or female, okay? With the Seven of Cups, you had options, Aquarius, okay? And you decided maybe to focus. Some of y'all focusing, you are the King of Pentacles. You started focusing on yourself. Giving yourself a couple of and just took away and started working real hard on it. Okay? Some of y'all, okay, leveled up in your life to be the King of Pentacles. It was tough, okay? You separated yourself and it was really tough, okay? This could have been a husband figure as well, okay? It was really tough. You probably had to start from the bottom. Now we're here, I'm hearing. Okay? And you begin to work on yourself. What's the 8 of... Yeah. You begin to work on yourself. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. So some of y'all are this King of Pentacles. Aquarius. Okay? Maybe life has definitely been lifing. Okay? But anything that comes your way that no longer serves you, you're like, blockage. Block. With the 3 of Cups, that's Cancer energy. Okay? That's Pisces energy. It's time to celebrate. The rejection was the protection. You could have called judgment. Universe could have turned you a different way to call judgment. Okay? On the situation. Okay, the rejection is rejection. Okay, well, that person didn't want to act right. They didn't want to get into the situation. They want to pity foot. Okay, well, let me block that. Let me go a different way. And let me go mind my own business because whatever they got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? I like that because it's giving me the only cup feeling out here. If you are getting a cup, you not in your feelings. Sometimes the lesson ain't for you to get in your feelings. The lesson for you to block the situation and push on. And I think that's what you did. I had to learn that. No tea, no shade. Everything, and I'm a water sign. Everything ain't for me to get in my feelings about it. Okay? Just push on. There's a time and a place for everything, and this wasn't it. You saw the red flags, you moved on, you rejected, or they reject you. If they reject you, you took that rejection and made dollars out of it. Oh, make it rain. Make it rain, Aquarius. You made money out of it, okay? That's what I'm talking about, a legacy. You could be building a legacy. You could be starting your own business, your crafts, your creative endeavors, something to pass along to more important people. Clock that T. More important people besides fucking around with fuckface Tyrone. Okay? I like that energy. I like it. So your intentions, okay, at the end of the day, if you are a single Aquarius, because like I said, I'm getting to a lot of downloads when I see this message. Beautiful anyway. If your intentions, if you are a single Aquarius, you just say you haven't had that proposition yet, okay? You working on that proposition, baby. You about to make it rain, okay? If you are with someone, and this person's an earth sign, it could be a Virgo as well, it could be a Pisces as well, okay? Heavy Sagittarius as well. Did I say Virgo? Yeah, I said Virgo. Okay. If you are with somebody, okay, and you block that situation and you turn the bad situation to a good situation, baby, they see long term with you. They figure that you're not playing with them, okay? They also feel like, hey, if I rejected you, that was the worstest thing I could have done with the moon. They got knocked between the washer and dryer. Their intentions is to come back, spin the block, redo it again, give you more compassion and love, get that Ten of Pentacles back on track, okay? And overcome that rejection, because it's a big rejection. Either it was a mistake or you're already at the timeline, because everybody on a different timeline. You're already at the timeline. You're a single Aquarius and you like, sure, let me dress it up and make it feel something. Okay, let me make some money out of this rejection. I like that. I like that energy. Okay, turn a negative to a positive, and that's what it's all about. Without being in your feelings. Okay? Please, Jesus. I'm a water sign. I have to learn that. Okay? Everything ain't for you. Let's see. Who we got? Capricorn. Capricorn. Take what resonates, Capricorn. Okay, let's see their intentions for you, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, what's their intentions for you? Take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope all is well. Please hit the like button, Capricorn. It's Saturday. Nobody's in the live shoot because they all outside. Just where me and Trisha should be. Oh my God. We ain't got the trolls trolling today. Because they outside too. What the hell? Okay. What's the conclusion? The trolls are trolling the people outside. The lovers, Gemini energy. Okay? The trolls are trolling the people outside. They ain't in the chat because, shoot, they outside. Baby, y'all get outside today, okay? It is not many times we ain't got trolls trolling through the chat. They outside. They know what time it is. Whoo, Lord. Okay, Capricorn, okay? You put a halt to something. Chariot in reverse, okay? With the moon, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, with the Nine of Swords. Okay, this could be a partnership. You put a halt to it. You're like, this ain't going nowhere. Maybe you recognize it ain't going nowhere. You're dealing with a small little case of, I'm gonna tell you, Capricorn. I'm gonna just be honest. Your partner is definitely dealing with compatibility. It can have a little source of codependency. This person's definitely sticking around, staying around because they're used to it. Okay, this is something maybe it gets that way when you're used to doing a certain thing. That's that trauma called trauma bonding when you really get used to going that certain direction, that certain pattern, that certain up and down. It's the roller coaster, the hot and cold. Because this is the type of person that's known to move to one person to the area next with the chariot in the reverse, okay? Yeah, this is a king of pentacles in reverse. They can't get stable. They can't get grounded. This could be a Gemini. This could be Pisces, Cancer, okay? They can't get stable. They can't get grounded. They can't get it together. They can't. Capricorn, they can. Okay, this could be a Virgo as well, Sagittarius as well. They can't get it together, and they realize that. What's the Five of Swords? They feeling very much so defeated. While you healing, it looks like you're healing, but you're not giving no offers that direction with the Ace of Pentacles because they need to heal. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't see you looking at this as a wish fulfillment because you feel like, we've pushed on with the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all have definitely pushed on. Okay, taking yourself out the equation. At least you should be. Okay, because at this point, this person's just actually with you because they don't want to be by themselves. They're afraid of being lonely. It's okay to be by yourself. This person probably left somebody else to be with you. I'm hearing with my bad ear itching. This person doesn't know what it feels like to actually sit and be alone. Okay? This is one partnership after another. If you are not consistently with this person going up and down, mood swings, things in that nature, they're going to go to somebody else. It's giving me a person that don't have a type. I'm sorry to say, but they probably don't. What's the Page of Wands for Capricorn? This person could have even third party with the Hangman, and you're starting to see that. You're starting to get the message, okay? Okay? When I said three of cups, they could have third partied you for somebody else. You're starting to see that. It's one person after the next person after the next person. And it's obvious, especially if you are in a position where, you talk to your ex. I talked to my ex, and my ex was already going to like their second person. And I haven't even hit my first fucking person yet. And I was like, dang, So it's kind of obvious, you know what I'm saying? If you are in that type of situation, like my ex had already ran through somebody and was already on the next person. And I was like, fuck, And I didn't think nothing about it, but it did kind of make me think. I was just like, the whole outlook of the situation. You try not to judge. You try not to go, ooh, you know what I'm saying? But inside, you're like, That's what gave me the realization I wasn't a problem. Not to gloat, but it did, okay? It gave me the realization that I definitely is not the problem, okay? So it looks like your person is definitely going to come around, but I see you actually pushing that away, or you should, Capricorn, because it has a lot to do with a lot of codependency. This person needs to calm down, heal, and if you do take them back into free will, I don't see it going very far, okay? Because this person's just kind of like energized. They just want to be in somebody's love because they're afraid to be alone, okay? Without being alone, baby, you can't do no healing at all, okay? You can't heal with somebody, but what's the odds, right? Right. So, let's see. Sagittarius. Hi, Sag babies. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip and switch and get in where you fit in, Sagittarius, all as well. Okay, I hope y'all are having a great Saturday. Let's see the person on your mind and their intention, Sagittarius. We have your energy sideways. Sagittarius, I may be picking up some Sagittarius that are definitely, obviously not quite sure Let's be real with it. Okay? You may have questions. You may doubt some things. You may have be still carrying past energy from the past, okay, that you haven't really dealt with. You may have stuffed it. What's the Queen of Wands sideways? Three of Swords. Yeah, you could be still hurt about something. Okay, you're trying to process it the best way you can. Like I tell people, it's a pleasure to be depressed, and you might not have that pleasure. Gemini energy. Yeah, it's a past relationship, some past hurt, some past pain, some things that happen, okay? You may repeat it every now and then, or it may play in your head. The Six of Cups, okay, Sagittarius. You may be dealing with somebody from the past or should be in your past. What's the Six of Cups? What's this person's intention for Sagittarius? Yeah. You could have been a part of a lot of third parties, okay? Been in a mix of a lot of things, okay? Being rejected a lot. Yeah, you realize with the Emperor in reverse that this person plays a lot of games. This person may play, and I felt that. The funniest thing, like, I felt that kind of energy. This person keeps you right where you want to be, right where they want you to be. You allow this person in your heart with the Gemini energy genuinely. But for some reason, you could be thinking with the Seven of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, and the Three of Cups that this is not that. Give me the Three of Cups for Sagittarius. You could be feeling like this person's playing with you. And they are. They are. Yeah. And that's going to make you hypothetically guarded. Or you will be guarded. You're going to be done with love for real, for real. Okay? For a while. I mean, how they say, healing has no number, labor. Everybody's always on their healing journey. It's not like you stop. I just got better at it. And the more you get better at it, the more you level up. That don't mean stop doing the work, okay? Stop doing the work. That don't mean stop doing the work. My therapist told me Thursday, she was like, you're doing very good. Now we're going to up the stakes a little bit. And I got a little nervous, but it's time to up the stakes. And I think that's where you are, okay? It may be, I'm not trying to be funny. I hope I don't offend anybody, but it may be time to up the stakes of who you date and how you date and what you look for into a person. Because, see, the Emperor in reverse is not a leader, is not a protector. Okay, this person can play victim at times. They throw their hands and show rocks. You know, they can be real lazy at times, you know. They give you enough breadcrumbs to, you know, make it seem like they're interested in the reality form. With the Seven of Wands, they have no intentions, period, at all. Okay? Yeah, the Emperor's definitely in reverse. We got Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, Virgo energy, Gemini energy, Leo energy, heavy fixed signs energy. And with the world, if you have not closed this out, I see this ending. It's not going for at all. Because it's not giving you nothing to work with. Why is the world out here? Sagittarius, why is the world out here? Yeah, ain't giving you to work with. Page of Cups, it's not giving you nothing to offer. You ain't got nothing to, you can't. This person's not bringing it home. They not buying the house so you can make a home out of it. It looks like you probably already got the house, the home, and everything else. What are they contributing to the relationship that's standable, okay? There's no contributing. Unless you like Long Dick and Jeopardy. Ace of Wands ain't out here, but I'm sure that's happening. What's the past? Yeah. The past, maybe you were dealing with somebody on the King of Cups status. Maybe that's what they want to be, okay? Maybe you were dealing with the earth sign in the past, you know, and that kind of ruined things for the future, but now you're dealing with a broke down emperor. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny, but sometimes, in our pain, we just kind of settle, and that's what it's giving me, settling. Like, you definitely settling. It can have a little bit of a codependency. I don't want to do it on my own. You could be of age, because these are king and queens out here. Emperor is somebody of age. hmm I'm also getting, you could be the king and queen, and you may have dealt with the emperor, and you're just now getting yourself together with the healing energy with the three of wands, and you might want to put yourself back out there with love, but you're not getting no opportunity. Spirit say don't settle, close that out, don't worry about it. Don't kiss enough frogs until you get your prince, okay? Yeah, you don't want to deal with anybody that's playing games. You could have dealt with somebody. Their whole intentions was to breadcrumb you and push you on just to keep you level. You sometimes see the red flag with three of wands out here. That's letting me know that you are processing something. You do see something. You are aware of something. You also aware of things not changing. Relationships get a little bit boring, get a little bit stagnant. You realize things are not changing. Hello. Howdy. So yes, Sagittarius, this person definitely was just playing games just to keep it going. It could be for stability as well, finances. It was the reason why I was just being in your energy, honey. That's what I got for you guys. Scorpio. Scorpio, down my Scorpio. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Scorpio. I hope all is well. Scorpion babies, happy birthday. Their intentions for my Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, I can truly say there's peace here. Okay? Now, are you going to get that offer? Let's see. Scorpio, you're going to get that offer. You might get a flighty one. What's the conclusion? Okay. This is the kind of energy that definitely, yeah, I was figuring that. Okay, because of the way they present this offer, yeah, I see you closing that up. Oh, boy. Okay? Boy. Yeah. It's like this person didn't give you importance to you, and I see you pulling your energy back, being kind of antisocial, not wanting to be bothered with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the way it's coming in. It's coming in the night energy. You got the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is a Knight of Swords is like a step from a page, but this is them being authentic, and I think the growth between you and this person has definitely succeeded itself. Maybe you've grown a little bit out of the playful. You want a real apology. You want something standard to actually push for. You got Cancer energy. You got Pisces energy. A lot of water. Gemini energy. Leo energy. Virgo energy. Aquarius energy. Okay. Yeah, you want something that's going to stick, and I don't think this person's definitely going to do that. They're probably going to give you some kind of playful thing, and you ain't going to be in that mood. You probably already pulled your energy back from this person because you feel like they are a whole handful in a nutcase, okay? You're like, this person done too much. We went through too much. I had to pull my energy back. They did so much, and now here they come, okay? Yeah. Now, they are thinking about it, but the way they going to come about it is going to come across a little bit immature, and that's going to turn you the hell off, okay? It is. They're not going to specifically say, oh, Scorpio, by the way, I did X, Y, Z, and I apologize for it. No, this is kind of energy that may try to sweep it under the rug, may call you and act like everything's okay. Little pay, this little drop to see if you're going to do that. And with the moon, they're going to hold back as well. They're not going to be honest. They're not going to tell you the whole truth or nothing but the truth. And that is definitely going to allow you to hold your stance with the world and close it on out. Okay, it is. You're going to close that out quick. Because they definitely going to hold back on the information. And unfortunately, this is how they say a reconciliation gone bad. Okay? It's going to go bad. So I see that going for you, Scorpio. I am so sorry. But yeah, this person's definitely not going to come in the most logical and proper way. But the honest thing about this energy, though, is they're going to be truthful. They're going to be real to their capacity. And it's not mature enough for you. Okay? This is all they can give you, boo-boo. But it ain't going to be enough for you. That's what I got. Libra, my Librians. Take what resonates to leave the rest. Librians. All as well. Libra, okay? Please hit the like button, share, and caring. I love your comments, Libra. So let's see, Libra. The person on your mind, what are their intentions? What's their intentions? The intentions of this situation, Libra. Okay, what's the intention? What's their intentions? Well, the good thing about it, their intentions is definitely to heal the situation, Libra. Okay? The Five of Swords and the Five. You could be seeing 555. Change, okay? They're definitely aware. With the High Priestess, this is somebody that's definitely aware. What's the outcome for my Libras? The Two of Cups. Beautiful, okay? This person could have compared you, okay? Gave you kind of like some unfair judgment in a way, okay? They could compare you to how they live, their lifestyle, things like that. I was watching Pop the Balloon. My nephew was on Pop the Balloon last night. Well, a couple of days ago, and they just kind of recorded. I was watching that, and I was watching the things that actually really came out of his mouth, right? And of course, you know, Endeavour, we're intelligent as we can possibly be. But I was like, is it me? It just made me realize that I was picky than a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it runs in the family. I giggled so hard on the couch. And we happen to be like the same sign. Like I'm a Cancer Leo and he's a Gemini Cancer. And I'm sitting here talking to him. You know, I'm sitting here thinking while he's talking, my bad. And, you know, he's on the show and I'm looking, I'm listening to his comments and stuff like that. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're picky. I sat there and I laughed, and before I knew it, I giggled because it reminds me so much of me. So it's not like you know, on this scenario, it's not like, you know, Libra, that you're definitely picky. You're definitely looking for an emperor, no doubt about it, okay? And they are growing. They have grown, okay? There has been a comparison from maybe the time you met them. Let's see what the healing is, okay? From the time you met them to now, okay? There's definitely been a whole turnaround, yeah. The Knight of Cups, this person has grown. This person's ready for change, okay? Hands down, Five of Swords. I've been through the races. I've been through the tour. I'm ready to release the childishness. I'm ready to, how they say, push on, okay? Man or female, I could be talking about a masculine emperor to a high priestess, okay? A woman. And here's the Two of Cups. They're ready to push on. I've played enough games. I've gotten all I've gotten out of this relationship. I'm ready to go forward. So I do see you, okay? Your personal intention is to go forward, to offer you that cup of love, compassion, Pisces energy. We have Aquarius energy out here. We have Earth energy only because of the fact that, you know, this is a grounded situation. Gemini, Aries energy, okay? It's giving me heavy Pisces, okay? Energy out here, okay? Heavy Aquarius as well. I'm also getting, side note for somebody, maybe one or two of y'all out there, this person could have been comparing their past to you as well, okay? Just a side note. Past lover, past friend, past situation, past connection, could have been comparing it to you as well, okay? And they realize that ain't it, okay? It's time to push forward and go to the future. Libra. Okay. Let's see. Virg. The Virg is the word, okay? Virgo, hello, welcome. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Virgo. Let's see, their intentions. With the Six of Wands going sideways, Virgo, this person definitely has doubts. Yeah, it's giving me fear all over it. They're shaking in there, Bruce. What's the Six of Wands for my Virgo? Yeah, fear. Should I? Am I going to be victorious? What's the outcome? Ooh. Yeah. I feel like Virgo, this is going to be a missed opportunity. Okay, and I felt that with the Six of Wands come flying out being the first card, that it was definitely going to be a missed opportunity on this situation. This person's definitely with the fear, the devil energy could be Capricorn, okay, Taurus energy, okay. This person is not being transparent, okay, about how they feel, and they're going to feel like it's too much. Maybe there's distance, maybe you change your number, maybe you block them, okay. They're going to feel like maybe you're playing too hard to get, or this situation is just too hard to repair for some of y'all, okay. It's giving me very fearful situation. You could be at a distance as well, okay? And I feel like because of that, they're going to hold on to that fearful energy, okay? They're definitely going to hold on to it. They want to take Taurus. They want to go toward you, okay? But with the Hierophant in reverse being the outcome, I don't think this is definitely being a great outcome for the situation. I don't see them giving to it because it's like they can't see it from the heart. They can't see it from the 3D. You could be telepathically talking to this person or off and on to this person, or you may have shut them out of your life completely, okay? Yeah. I don't see them. Their intentions mean well, but from your voice to God's ear, I don't see them, how they say, putting in the effort. They're going to feel like it's too hard, okay? Very much so too hard for you to deal with. Leo. Leo babies. Welcome, Leo. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Leo babies. All as well, Leos. Boop, 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 boop. All as well, okay? Let's see the person on your mind and their intentions, Leo. The Lovers, okay? The Seven of Cups in reverse came out because it's like everything is out in the open. But I put it back. So, Leo, everything's out in the open. You could be dealing with an older masculine. The Emperor out here, okay? Father figure, okay? A leader, a boss. He's front and center. Man or female. This could be a female as well. And see, now the Seven of Cups is in the upright. Okay, what's the conclusion? Four of Swords. Leo, this person, with the Four of Swords, they're giving me some not sure energy. And reason why, let's see what the Four of Swords is. For my Leos, yeah. They realized it was too up and down. Too hot and cold, too in and out. They realized the moods. They realized that. That's one thing I know. This person could own a business with the King of Pentacles out here. Okay? They could be focusing on finance. And that could have blocked the situation out. Okay? That could have been, you know, the illusion. The lack of giving with the Page of Swords is giving me, you know, everything comes in between. Yeah. And they're trying to basically heal that. Okay? They're trying to heal that. But the conclusion is giving me, this is definitely an unlovable situation as of right now. And the reason why I say as of right now, with the hangman going on unlovable, this is like somebody that you could have fell in love with like in the beginning. In the beginning, it could have been karmic because this person definitely wasn't being their original authentic self, okay? And as time went by, the mask failed, okay? The real truth actually came out in the situation, okay? And who they really was. This person can also probably deal with mental problems as well. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Hangman, they something to change their mind, change their ability, act a little funny. They're not balanced at all. So that's what's giving me. They might suffer with some depression, some mental issues, some past life trauma, some things that they haven't really settled with, and they are totally aware that hey, this ain't a lovable situation. To where you realized it and you had to release it because you wanted your 10 of Cups. And with them being shady like this and holding back their feelings and picking and choosing on what they want to do and hiding under their work. This could be somebody that likes to hide under their work with the King of Pentacles. Everything's about a pentacle. Okay, this could be that person as well. If it was about money, I bet it made sense. But when it came to love, anything else, it didn't make no sense. Gemini energy. Gemini, Aries, okay? Could be a water sign. Yeah, heavy Pisces as well. Now, in long term, I see them wanting to start a new connection. I see them looking at their wrongs and their faults and how they do that and how they wasn't lovable. And they may come rushing in, okay? The Queen of Cups, okay? Giving you all this love and emotions, okay? But here's the thing, though. What's the Seven of Wands for my Leos? Yeah. They got to heal some more. Aquarius energy. This could be Aquarius. They got to heal some more. It's in reverse. They got to heal some more. This person really took emotionally. My heart goes out to this person because they tried. They do. With the Three of Swords, they are recognizing some faults, okay? So they're trying, but you got to take actions into your mental ability. Mental health is very important. I tell people all the time. You have to have a change, and by this energy, this is Emperor energy to the King of Pentacles energy. It's giving me older, so complacent. This person's a little bit older, man or female. They're up in age, okay? Meaning it's a certain way they do things, and me being up in age, I can speak on that. Because baby, I try my best to be open minded. I got older kids, so when they come to me, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Some of my clients are in their 20s, and when they come to me, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be open, and that takes adjustments, okay? That takes a lot of adjustment. That takes a lot of work on yourself because, as you can see, it's a difference between the 70s to now, okay? We ain't back in the 70s no more, okay? We moved on up. Now we're going to 2026. A lot of things have changed. You have to be open. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be. I have a younger son that's 5 years old. I have to keep the mind open. I'm going to break some discipline rules that I used to grew up with. I can't try that now. You know, back in the day, we used to get knocked between the washer and dryer and spanked with a extension cord. This day, you try to hit a child, you going to jail. Okay? Things have definitely changed. You know what I'm saying? You going to jail. They gonna put you in jail. Okay? Well, they were trying to kill me. Well, you the adult. You should have dodged that bullet. Click, click. You know, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You going to jail. Okay? These ain't way I grew up. So, with that being said, it's going to take more than just, this person has some traditions. It's going to take more than that. Because, a King of Pentacles is normally a traditional husband. It goes by traditional, standard, okay? But I see them with the Ace of Cups, okay? But with the Hangman, with the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, they know that they're going to have to be solid. I see them kind of working on being solid. Now, when they do come in, if they do come in, because I don't see them coming in, I see the attempt of them wanting to come in. What's the Hangman? Are they going to come in? I see right now they're definitely, as of right now, you know, energy can swing a different way. They're going to emotionally detach from that to focus on themselves. Okay? Which they should. Judgment. They should. Because this is a very unstable situation. They're even unstable in their own thoughts. Okay? They want to start new. Their intentions is to start new. You know, but mentally, they need to get it together. Okay? Their intentions is to start new. The question is, Leo, are you going to wait? That's the question, okay? Another segment, another day. Okay. Cancer. Cancer babies. Please hit the like button. Sharing this, Karen. I love your comments. Welcome. Okay, Cancers. Let's see. Cancer babies. What's their intentions? Cancer babies. Cancer. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so their intentions is to collaborate, Cancers. What? Shut your mouth. What? What style come for my Cancers? Okay. Aww. What's the outcome? Aww. Well, Cancers, I can definitely tell you with the Four of Pentacles, I'm going to hold on to it, but I'm going to put it back in the deck. They definitely haven't let you go, okay? I'm just letting you know. Yeah, they definitely haven't let you go. They have definitely hid under work, child. Okay? You're talking about finding your haze, CC. You're talking about finding the light under work, okay? You're talking about finding the light under work, okay? Period. They definitely hide under work. Hey, CC, baby. What's the business, Sissy? Nice to have you, my love. You have definitely been on my mind. And no, I have not reached out. My bad. My bad. But you've been on my mind, okay? I've told that nephew of yours to call you. Now, have I been getting on him to do that? Following you around? Girl, I admit my net baby, your baby needs to call you. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell him to call you when I'm done because you've definitely been on my mind. I've been saying call you. But I haven't been checking up on him. He's been playing the video game he got for Christmas. No, got for his birthday. I'm sorry. He's been playing that. So he's a gamer now. So he be focused. That's nice to have you, my sissy. We gonna call you once I'm done with the live before we go stepping out for the weekend. Okay, so Cancers. It's funny, Gemini is next. You home? Okay, we gonna call you. It's funny that you popped up. You popped up right before Gemini. Okay, so Cancers, the good thing about this situation, you got the Three of Pentacles. This person definitely, definitely wants to collaborate with you, okay? Now, they want to collaborate, Cancers. You got Gemini energy. They want to collaborate. Gemini, Libra energy, baby. They want to say something. Air energy, they really want to tell you, hey, I want to collaborate. With the Seven of Pentacles, I know I may have not been the best person to deal with, okay? I may have messed up this foundation. I could have juggled you with somebody, or juggled the situation. Juggle could mean anything that they put before this connection. That's what juggle mean, okay? I ain't gonna, some of y'all, yeah, it was a person. Some of y'all, it was their work, because it looks like work too much. This person definitely buried themselves in work. They made it their business to do something besides pick up the phone. They made it their business. And sometimes with work, let's be nice about it, Cancers. I'm going to be honest. With work, sometimes, it gets the best of us, because I am a workaholic. It looks like you were dealing with a workaholic. Okay? You say your mind be wondering, okay? Well, with the star energy, this could be Aquarius, Gemini, okay, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries energy as well, heavy Earth sign. They definitely feel and believe with the Page of Swords. They watch, they keep tabs, they make sure you're present. With the Four of Swords, they definitely want to stop the arguing, the fighting, the situation with that. Seems like y'all have some tick and tack. You may have something smart to say. It might not be a all knockout, drag out fight, but you can tell the energy is definitely, how they say, complex between the both of y'all. Even in spite of that with the Fool, they want to take a leap of faith. Aries energy, they feel like, okay, well, I do feel defeated. Maybe why do they feel defeated with the Five of Swords? Because you're holding back sideways. You may pick up the phone, but you kind of, you ain't got too much to say. You may answer a text message, but it's like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? You ain't giving too much energy. You're definitely holding back with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Maybe you're just to the point that you're just trying to decide on what you want to do. What's the Four of Pentacles, okay? Heavy Virgo energy. Now you have Virgo out here as well. You have Sagittarius out here as well, Cancer. Yeah, you're just focusing on what makes you happy at the point. You may maybe if they text 2 or 3 times, you may clock in and just say one word and keep going, okay? I see you focusing on your happiness. With the Page of Pentacles, this person knows that they act a little immature. They could be a little bit younger than you, or they could have kids involved and things in that nature, or their maturity level has definitely knocked them between the washer and dryer with the Wheel of Fortune. Now they know that you're not playing with them. Now, the good thing about this person is they're a logical thinker. Gemini energy, they not done by a fall, okay? Still on Cancers. Yeah, I'm still on Cancers. Yeah. They not done by a fall short. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? If they're working too much, they know they're supposed to spend time in a relationship or partnership, give to that. They're not slow, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune is out here, Cancer, because of the fact of they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing, okay? Gemini and Libra, they're pretty much logical of how something is supposed to go, okay? Balance things out, things in that nature. So they're air energy. They're smarter than the average bear, okay? Too smart, can be genius level. So you're not dealing with somebody that's a dummy, okay? They know what they're supposed to be doing. They know how to direct the relationship. They know how it's supposed to go. They just choose not to, okay? Kind of that kind of situation. That's what I got for my Cancers. Gemini. Jimaroo. Oh boy, Jimaroo. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in, okay? Gemini, my Jimaroos, okay? So let's see. What's their intentions? Gemini, okay? Let's see, Gemini. Ooh, 3 of Swords came out, okay? What's their intentions? Gemini. Well, they have a pulse. They have a pulse, okay? They want to hear something. They got a pulse, Gemini, okay? I put it back in there. 2 of Swords. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? Okay? They're thinking, what do I do to work this out with the Strength card? Leo energy. Lord, what did they do now? They got a pulse. Three of Swords came out saying, ouch. 3 of Swords is a card that's saying 3 swords are stuck into the heart. Meaning, I am totally aware. 3 of Swords meaning I am totally aware I've done something. I totally aware I need to fix something. Maybe there was somebody involved, something involved, or something I did that I had no business doing, okay? Or if it didn't do anything, I'm also getting a side note with the 3 of Swords. That's for me. It's saying that I'm in the process of healing myself with oneself, and I kind of don't know where to take this relationship, It could be that too as well. I'm healing something within myself. It could be something that's triggering. It could be something you said. It could be an argument that we've had. I just kind of need to heal that situation. I'm not going to be wore down with it. I'm just kind of going to fix the problem. It's like I'm going to do a DIY project on myself, okay? I'm totally aware of where I fell short, okay? That's what the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords is coming out, okay? But I put the Three of Swords back in because I just feel like I had to touch on that healing. Something is being healed, Gemini, behind the scenes. You may not see it. I see the Eight of Wands wanted to fall out. I'm going to put that in there. You are going to get some kind of message, a clue, okay? They are going to be coming toward you, okay? What's the outcome? Yeah, you are. This person could be burnt out on the situation, okay? And this is not an ugly burnout with the world. Yeah, y'all could be at a distance. The world is out here. Y'all could be at a distance. That could be some travel that needs to happen. And that is one reason to be burnt out. I'm going to let you know. Lord, fix it. You know, have grace, okay? You got to have grace. And you know what? I never knew what traveling can do until I put myself in this kind of predicament. Like, I have a grandson in Connecticut, and baby, the back and the forth, the packing up, the dragging Tristan, the planes. I gotta jump 2 planes, things in that nature. This is like it went from twice a month to every other month, to once a month to anyway. Yeah, okay. So just by me saying it, I need a drink. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the burnout. Okay, somebody is definitely tired of the back and the forth. I agree. Baby, I agree. I agree. Hey, I'm being serious, y'all. Because I told the judge the last time we went, if we don't get something taken care of, okay, the burnout, I do agree. It's emotional. Work with me, because y'all know Gemini, come with me. Y'all, some of y'all on that Cancer cusp, so let's think about it. The emotional in depth when you meet your person or whatever this is, your family, whatever, take what resonates. When you get there, you're all excited. You're excited, and then time goes by, and then you're having fun. When I'm with my grandson, I'm having fun. Time's going by. You know, things are going, and then all of a sudden, bow, we have to part. Emotionally, that hurts each and every time I do that. So, give grace, okay, to this person. Because with the King of Wands out here, there's definitely attraction. So if you're wondering if there's attraction, yes. It's like I wouldn't be doing this for long if I didn't feel like that there was something that I could hold on to. Okay? Something that I could protect. The Knight of Swords out here with the sun. This is my happiness. This is my truth. You know, I'm willing to work on this. I'm willing to work it together, but with the strength, I'm holding on as much as I can. You are my happiness, okay? Man or female. It seems like I'm talking to a female Gemini because King of Swords, King of Wands is out here. King of Wands is telling me this is a person that takes control. This is a leader. They're very cute, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This person can have anybody they want, but they looking at you. I ain't looking at you. You it. You taming that demon with the strength, Leo energy. That's the Empress. It's giving me Empress status. Change, how they say, taming that lion. That's what I see. You see how he like, okay, baby. Okay, baby. Okay. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And you do get it. It seems like I'm getting the energy. You do get it. You know, because it has been a long time coming. What decision do I make? I am definitely trying to work on this. Now, it seems like y'all have definitely invested on working on it. This is a long distance situation. Y'all are definitely invested. It keeps them up at night. Okay. Now, if this is just a travel situation, let's just say your person travels a lot and y'all just met. Give me some on the world. I could also flip it another way. Let's just say your person travels a lot. Okay. Works a lot. Okay. Maybe they work as they travel. This could be somebody overseas, the army, a pilot. Okay. A stewardess. Somebody travels a lot. Somebody's deported a lot. I'm getting that energy as well. Whatever this is, it's a distance. It's something that needs to be done. The bills need to be paid, or I have a resident here and you live here. There's some reason why a contract, a being, or a job. Okay, that's what it's giving me with the moon and the world. It's giving me y'all just not apart. It's a reason why y'all apart, because y'all would definitely be together with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they worry. They worry, and by them worrying, it might not come out right. Okay, give me some of the Two of Swords. Somebody, yeah, somebody don't see it working out in their favor, and that's only because with the High Priestess, yeah, they're not gonna say it. But they don't see things working out in their favor. That's only because they're tired. Okay, so let me use that as an example as well. When we went to the water park, Tristan and I, he was tired by then. We had spent the whole day at the water park, and by then he was just like, okay. I said, are you hungry? Oh my God, it's going to take a long time. I don't see me staying awake. Okay, so what I'm telling you is he was whining about it. You have a whole fifth thrower right here, okay? Which is starting maybe conflicts, arguments, things of that nature. This is a whole big baby, or they're throwing a fit and you don't know nothing about it, because the Two of Swords be, this person is blindfolded. So they could be throwing a fit to other people. They could be throwing a fit behind the scenes. They could even be internally throwing fits. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? They could even say smart comments. Okay? This is that kind of fit throwing. That's what a burnout gets you. Burnout gets you irritated. A burnout gets you to being smart by the mouth. Burnout gets you not answering the phone. The burnout is very draining, by the way. Okay? And when you're drained, you got to seep some energy off of somebody. You might as well do it with your partner. So let me irritate the fuck out of them. Okay, for some of y'all. So if your partner is irritating the hell out of you, that is the reason why. Okay? That's the reason why. But I see this situation with the star energy, Aquarius energy, and the moon. I see there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? Grace. That's all I'm going to say, Gemini. Grace. Grace, 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 grace. Please, give this person grace. Okay? Give them grace, baby. Give them grace, honey. Give them grace. Okay? Let them make it. Okay? Because I do know what a burnout really is. Especially when it comes to traveling. I do know what that is. Okay, that's what I got for my Gemini. Okay, so. Taurus. Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Taurus gang. Okay, hello. Let's see, Taurus. All as well, Taurus Nation. What's their intentions, Taurus? What's their intentions? Okay, what are their intentions for my Taurus gang? Let's see, Taurus. Not good, Taurus. Okay, there's a toxic attachment, devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. The devil is the first card that flew out. Why Capricorn here? Yeah. Okay. It's giving me Devil's Advocate. Why Capricorn here with the King, Queen of Cups? What's the conclusion? Still. Now, Taurus, the craziest thing about this is definitely a lesson, okay? Still. Spirit say, I said what the fuck I said. Not bigger than the program. Okay, Taurus. Okay, and sometimes, like I said, being humble has brought me a long way. And I can only say that because I've been knocked down some pegs, okay? Some pegs are too. Okay, emotionally. Like I said, emotionally. And that's all a part of growing and learning. You would swear to God, I'm older than what I am, but under certain circumstances, I had to learn and to reflect. And that's why I said this retrograde is going to be about me, okay? To learn and reflect, okay? So I would advise, this is just advisor, you do the same. Now, Queen of Cups is how they're looking at you. Emotional, okay? They're looking at you as an emotional standpoint. By me being a water sign, everybody looks at me being emotional, okay? So don't take that personally. You are who you are. If you're an emotional being, then that's who you are. If you act off your emotions, that's who you are. Own that. Try to work that, fit that in your schedule, okay? Own that. And it took me years, 4 years to be exact, to own my emotional self. Okay? It took me some years. And if you don't like it, fuck it. Okay? That's how I am at this point. If you don't like it, you ain't got to deal with me. I'm alright with that. Okay? Because these same emotions is what gives me the gifts that I have. Tap the fuck in. Okay? So, with that being, this person is definitely looking at you as an emotional attachment, okay? Emotionally, with the hangman, they are definitely looking at you by and by your feelings right now. You're in your feels. That's how they're looking at it, okay? And you could be. Don't say you're not. Yes, you are, okay? You're definitely in your feels because it wouldn't be out here on the table. Okay, biggest. Man or female, you in your feelings. Y'all are stubborn, but y'all do get in your feelings. And the good thing about the situation is y'all can hide it very well, but y'all be in y'all fucking feelings. It is what it is, okay? Because the King of Pentacles Taurus energy is definitely out here. You're gonna try to stay money focused, so you ain't gotta get in your feelings. But let me tell you something about getting in feelings. Validate them motherfuckers, okay? Validate these feelings that you got. Validate them. Validate them. Sit down, cry, purge, or whatever. Write down, throw a fit. Just try not to break nothing. If you got to go to the panic room, where you knock over things, fine. Do so as you will. Okay. Some of y'all tourists gonna be in my comment to my. Nah, I'm not in my feelings. That's that stubbornness. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay. I dare you to be in my comments with that bullshit. But anywho. Back at the ranch, you are definitely in your feelings, okay? And with the world, you're definitely going toward the closing this situation out, okay? With the world, you could be distancing yourself out, okay, on certain situations with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You definitely realize or making a decision up to this point, up to this moment of seeing this video, whenever you see this video, or however you see this video, that you might want to just make a decision to close this chapter out and leave it alone. That's fine. You're in your feelings, okay? The best thing to do is walk away from something. Because one thing you cannot change is how and way somebody's acting or feeling. And that may be hard for y'all, okay? I watch some Taurus readers and I can tell they're Taurus readers because they are so aggressive. And I'm like, no tea, no shade, but they are, okay? They are very aggressive. They're very pushy at times. And not saying that you are aggressive and pushy, because we need that aggression and pushiness for the world. You make the world go round, okay? I got Taurus placements, okay? I got the Taurus placement in my North Node, so I know about being pushy. I can own that, And this is the time. And the reason why I'm owning up to these things is I can only speak about my experience. This is the time to own up to your shit, okay? This retrograde, yeah, I could be pushy. Yeah, I could be stubborn. Yeah, I'm in my feelings. Yep. Okay? It'll make you feel better. Okay? I find myself, if I own up to this situation, it makes me feel better. Okay? Maybe they'll do the same for you. And then you know where to start. And you know where to handle. Because like I said, this is a you thing. Okay? And it's so bad that with the devil here, the King of Pentacles in the world, this person has definitely took focus on your weakness. Locked and sinkered. Okay? They're locked and sinkered. Well, Taurus may be pushy. They may be bullied. They are this or that. They can come across aggression. They can come across, but in the hangman positions, all due to love. This is how y'all love. Period. That's why the hangman is out here. It's how you love. Yeah, it's how you love. It's just how you love. Pisces energy. It's just what's going on with you. You have the outcome is the Emperor. Aries energy. You could be dealing with the Aries with the 10 of Pentacles. And you're going to say, how the fuck did you get all that out of this? What I'm definitely telling you is, when you're dealing with somebody just as stubborn and aggressive and smug as you, okay, this is like fighting fire with fire, in other words. Taurus, y'all one of them fixed signs that can fit in the fire signs along with Scorpio, okay? So let me educate y'all on y'all if y'all don't already know. And that's like fire fighting with fire. Some of y'all could be Aries cuspers, okay? Taurus cuspers of Aries, okay? So this is getting real ugly, okay? This is like, who's gonna be the leader today? This could get, okay? And I'm going to tell you, there's no cups out of here. So let's just let me know, baby, the bull and the ram bowing, okay? Head to head, okay? That's what I'm getting. This is getting ugly, okay? Mortar combat. This is the bull versus the rams, okay? Both of y'all got horns, so let's get it, okay? But the outcome of this situation is the Emperor, okay? Which somebody definitely has to take the lead. And I've been telling Taurus the following week, just sit back. It's not that you're being vulnerable. If you're a feminine energy, don't never give up your Empress energy for anything or anyone. Right now, you're coming out in a masculine energy, just letting me know that you are definitely hitting. You're trying to fight for that leadership, and it's okay because sometimes you be in that masculine energy because you're in your feelings, okay? That's all. It's like, it happens that way. My last 2 husbands were Aries, and baby, when I get in my feelings, okay? When I get in my feelings, I go to my Taurus North Node, baby, and it be, we be clocking, okay? I will switch over on that ass, and baby, it's what it is. I will give you the tea. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I get in my masculine energy, and so what I'm telling you is this, okay? With the outcome being criticized, you could be real critical right now. Yep, don't say you are. You could be real critical right now about the people, places, the things, the situations that's possibly going on in their life, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to just sit back and relax and not be so critical. Even mentally, you could be like, oh my God, or this or that. And it's just you going down the rabbit hole with the world. This situation is going to basically self-observe itself already. This is spiritually guided. With the Ace of Pentacles coming out, this is a spirit thing. This is not a you thing. So you can go have a seat and cross your legs, okay? I always look at Taurus people like, damn, could y'all have a seat? You know what I'm saying? I do. And the funny thing about it is, you can tell that you're in the room. You know what I mean? I love you guys, but your presence is very strong. Just like with Aries, your presence is very strong. You know what I'm saying? You can tell you're in the room. But when you're in your feelings, oh my God. I mean, I'm telling you, I could tell a Taurus reader that's in their feelings all the time because it's so aggressive, okay? I used to watch a reader, and I stopped watching her because she will be in, nothing wrong with being in your feelings, but you got to keep it together when you're in the public because you never know who's watching. And I happened to be watching her one time, and baby, she spazzed out, and I was like, oh, Lord, So with that energy, with me being in my feelings, it just kind of, it made me feel not right. And I do believe in something that makes you feel not right. Just walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? So this is making you feel not right. I feel like this energy right here is not a wish fulfillment. It's in the reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. 2 of Pentacles. It's making you not feel right. Go do something that makes you feel right. I would suggest, okay? And allow this Emperor to grow the hell up and get to his legacy and do his 10 of Pentacles. It might have to do with family. It might have to do with what people got to say on the outside. You know, whatever you're dealing with, just get friends, family, you know, yeah, let them heal whatever it is that they got going on with the Aquarius energy. Let them heal that. Let them fight that battle. This is not your battle. You know, I totally feel like you're building some toxic attachments with a person that you definitely have been celebrating with, and maybe they decided to go celebrate with somebody else, and at the end of the day, you know, energy is translucent. You know, they may have said something, they may have told them, you know, you don't need to be with the tourists or something, you know, but at the end of the day, this person's definitely gonna shake it off and realize that this ain't that, you know. But if you're criticizing the situation, coming from a person that criticizes, like I said, I have Taurus in my North Node. I can be a really bad criticizer, okay? And because of that, I am definitely healing on that. I've come a mighty long way. Sometimes before I even say anything, I'll just be like, you know what, it don't even matter. Because at the end of the day, how you feel really don't matter. Because if they're with family, they're building legacy, they're over there at the end of the day, how they say, experience is a good teacher. I have older kids, and I try my best not to criticize them as well. I'm going to let you know. Now, granted, I'll be like, oh my God, what are you thinking? But then I'm like, okay, you're 20. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone. Free will is a thing, including your mental. This is something that you definitely need to, how they say, protect your mental space on. And that's wisdom, okay? Because I only got one gray hair, and that's in my eyebrow, bitch. If I get anything in my hair, it's going to be a problem. And the reason why it's not a problem, because I don't criticize and worry about things that ain't a problem. That's why, okay? I used to, but I don't no more, okay? So take that as a learning thing. If it ain't in your house, and if it ain't part of your bills, and if it's something you can't control, don't worry about it, okay? Because all you're doing is building a toxic attachment with somebody that needs to learn some lessons. And this could be your lesson, okay? Everything don't need your opinion. Go have a seat. Go be quiet. Mind your business, okay? That's what it's getting me. Mind your business. Also, side note, Spirit say you can even ignore this person, okay? If you need a timeout, do like I do. Do not disturb, okay? Use that button. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. I'm definitely going to use the button after I get off live. It's there for a reason. Okay? Do not disturb. You pick and choose on what you want in your aura. You pick and choose on what you want to answer to. You pick and choose on what you want to, how they say, be a part of. And I would suggest you not be a part of that. Don't entertain that monkey, because that ain't your show. Okay? Yeah. Criticization can really hurt people as well. And I'm going to tell you something I learned about criticizing, you know. Criticization can hurt people as well, because words do hurt that you can't take them away. And even though you might be saying it in a good way, you might have to allow them to run into that wall, jump into that hole, make that mistake on their own. And you just be supportive on the sidelines. Like I said, I have older kids. Now, I don't step in their way of their mistakes. I advise them if they ask. Only if they ask. If they don't ask, I don't put on the cape and pay Captain Save a Hole. I just like, okay, baby, you're right. And when it falls apart, I'm there for them. Okay, now don't baby them. I'm there for them, because it's a lesson. Everybody needs to lesson. So watch how you criticize. And, you know, it's funny that that's coming up, because I did have a problem with criticizing people. You know, I did. I really did. Okay? That's something that you need to work on. Everybody's not going to be your cup of tea, but that doesn't mean they're not a tea. That makes sense, okay? So, let's see. Especially the ones you love. Those are the ones we criticize the most. I know I do. You know, my kids, I be down to a T. You know, but I've learned words do hurt. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes saying nothing at all and just being peace, the energy of peace, grounding yourself and being, you know what, I'm okay. If you're okay, if you like it, I love it. That's my new scenario too. That's why I tell these kids, if you like it, I love it. But I'm always here if you need me. Only if you need me. If you don't ask my advice, I'm not going to give it to you. And all is well. Okay? And I will ignore you. On those days, yeah, I will ignore you. Okay? So I would suggest you do the same. And that's just a suggestion, you know. It's to help keep you at peace, help you keep grounded, to help you keep the gray hair, and to help you going down a rabbit hole of woulda, shoulda, coulda, and what happened if and it don't make sense, you know? But sometimes, just like this scenario, it's not going to make sense because you're not ending. This ain't about you, Taurus, okay? Aries, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces. Aries, you're the Pisces now. You're the new Pisces, okay? Last but not least, for Aries, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's agenda in tarot. Flip and switch and get in where you fit in. Aries, okay? Let's see. Three of Cups, Aries. Celebration, okay? Somebody wants to celebrate with you. Celebrate. Ooh, Empress energy. Y'all could be having a party. Party, party, party. Party, party, party. Let's get down, baby. Shower party. I love parties, okay? Thanksgiving's coming up. Party, 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 okay? Even though I'm not cooking, I'm just still standing on that, okay? I ain't changed my mind one bit, okay? I am not changing my mind. If don't nobody want to help us out on the meal and let us bring our containers, guess what? We will be at a restaurant, Tristan and I. Because I am cooking Christmas. I'm not cooking both. Ooh. I like it. I like this, Aries. Ow. Aries, man or female. Somebody is stuck. Good stuck, not a bad stuck, but good stuck, but could be going down the rabbit hole a little bit. That woulda, shoulda, coulda, if. Let's get more on this Queen of Cups. I'm talking to a masculine Aries. Or you could be LGBT, okay? Y'all are definitely welcome. Ooh, illusions, options, what's going on? Somebody, Aries, is wondering what you got cooking, good looking, okay? You come out with the Empress energy, Taurus energy. I just got through talking about you guys in Taurus reading, okay? Yeah, Empress energy, Taurus energy, okay? Who you giving to? Who you loving? Who you want to be hubbing? Ooh, with the sun. Bring it out, bring it out. Okay, so, Aries. Somebody wants to know who you loving, who you want to be hubbing, what's going on over there, okay? Why you emotionally attached from me? Where the love at, okay? Where the love at? Okay, they want to know where you at, where you at, where you at. Empress, man or female. I could be talking about two women as well. Somebody's no longer giving energy time, energy force, thought. Ain't no telepathy. I just didn't cut you off judgment. This is what it is. And this person is definitely stuck, okay? So this person is definitely trying to get out of this stuck energy, okay? Of thinking what's going on with the sun. They like want to shine the light on what y'all got going on, okay? They want to celebrate too. They want to be happy too. Yeah, but you got your block up. You're like, baby, this party, it's my party, and I can cry if I want to, okay? So y'all also cry if I want to. You're not invited. We didn't give you no invitation. Matter of fact, we probably wasn't even thinking about you. Aries, ooh. Don't be so cold with it, okay? So some of y'all are definitely emotionally attached from this situation with the sun. You're going out in your own happiness. This person's trying to shine the light in your window, honey. Who been peeping in my window? Ow, okay? Aries, what's the Seven of Cups of my Aries? With the conclusion, Hangman, they definitely thinking another way this time. Oh yeah, they definitely is, honey. They done came to the light. We see the light. The sun is definitely out here. You be dealing with a Leo, another fire sign like yourself, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces as well. Heavy Leo. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Okay? They stuck. Baby, they better get unstuck. They get stuck. And they do. They want to come to the Empress. They want to get unstuck. They want you to release these people. Yeah. They know they ain't been so peaceful with the Six of Swords. Okay? with the Eight of Wands. Okay, they want the past and not to be the past. They've let go of the past. Six of Cups. If they went to a past person, past thing, anything of the past, they want to leave that in the past, honey. Give me something on the Six of Cups in reverse. They want to leave that in the past, baby. Can we get, yeah, King of Pentacles, okay? They want to balance things out. Like, I got my money together. I got my time together. I got my mind right. Can we just go ahead and call this what it is, okay? Can we call a peace treaty? Now, it might be the devil Capricorn energy. You might be dealing with a Capricorn as well. But it's a good Capricorn energy. You know, they might want to love on you a little bit. I don't know how you're going to take that with the world. Y'all could be long distance. They could be watching you online. You know, with the Knight of Wands, here we come with that one shit, okay? Yeah, this person might even want to go back and forth with you and argue with you. But it's all just for attention and glory. They just want a little attention, Aries. They really don't want anything. They probably want to talk about what happened. You know, they see you in the luxury and the glory, or you at peace or whatever you got going on with your Nine of Pentacles looking self, okay? Because you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So that's letting me know you're definitely self-sufficient on what you got going on. And with the Ace of Cups, yeah, you done already started a new beginning, baby. You looking good. You about to travel with me and Tristan, and they got them all caught up, honey. They got them all caught up. That means you taking care of yourself. You're looking good. You're smelling good. Things are good. Things are lovely. You clocking T's. You dotting I's. You could be dating. You could be celebrating. You could be celebrating Scorpio season like I am. You know, you could be doing some things. Moving it along. You ain't got time for no BS. Okay? I agree. Clock that T. Okay? And that might got them stuck in their situation because now they don't have nobody to fight with, argue with, debate with, or blame. Okay? They need to get it together. But I see long term they coming in with some feelings, some emotions, trying to get it all balanced out because they want to celebrate with you, Aries, okay? They want to celebrate with you. I'm hearing you. They want to celebrate with you, okay? Because they stuck right now. Let them get unstuck, Aries. Don't throw them out no life jackets, okay? Let them get unstuck, boo-boo kitty. That's a personal problem. That's not a you problem. But in the meantime, same time, same place, I will see y'all guys tomorrow. Please have a great, happy Saturday. Happy autumn day on this Saturday. And like I said, the trolls ain't even in here that much. Get outside. Please hit the like button, sharing is caring. You can follow me on the platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Personal is definitely welcome. I do personals all over the world, even airports, okay? Because I'm known to do that, okay? And I will see y'all same time, same bad place tomorrow. Bye.